If you're a Jesus follower and your answer is anything besides Jesus Christ, you will always be running a race you can't win. If your worth is defined by anyone other than Jesus Christ, you can't win that race. And you're always going to be struggling, and you're always going to be digging, and you're always going to be trying, and you're always going to be like Peter who says, but Jesus, what about him? What about him? Your assignment is Jesus. Your lane is to love and minister to people. Hebrews 12, 1 and 2 says this. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders. When we read that, I think sometimes we want to define everything as like, well, we have these list of sins that hinder us. Sometimes what hinders us is not actually an outward behavior as much as an inward feeling of inadequacy, that we just compare ourselves to other people. And Jesus says, you'll never run the race without hindrance until you find your worth in me. Because I promise you this morning, when Jesus looks at you, when he speaks over you, he says, I love you. I see worth. I see value. I see talents and abilities I've given you that I want to use for my kingdom. I see purpose and meaning. And some of you are sitting in this room going, man, I don't know any of that. That's because your assignment is Jesus. And if you try to create your own assignment, we end up comparing, and we don't see all the beauty and all the perfection that God has put into our life. Things aren't perfect, but he has put good things in our life. Some of you need to start listening to what the Bible and what God says about you rather than replaying old tapes of what other people have said you are.